everyone. Let's all together check Zoom. We have Lachlan here.
Hello.
Guys in Zoom, please let us know if you can hear us and if everything is working well for you. Same question for people in YouTube. Could you please let us know if you can hear us and see us and everything is working well?
Yeah, we have the green light with Zoom, so that's awesome.
Sensational. Then I believe we can start. Just give us a couple of seconds.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, everyone. Hi, it's Thursday, and it means that it's live trading room together with Lachlan and the Trading Pit. As usual, guys, Lachlan's gonna guide you and show his professionalism on this market. From my side, you guys know everything already about Lachlan. Lachlan knows everything about you. So I'm gonna wish you a wonderful trading day. Lachlan, what's the outlook for today?
I think the Europeans are going to get tanked, like absolutely tanked. So it's going to be a really good day. The market's really bouncy, really bouncy. So
Amazing.
let's see. I might get it completely wrong.
Let's see how it plays out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take any more
absolutely.
time from you guys. Enjoy your trading session and wishing you lots of discipline and great setups.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, guys, I'm going to share a screen across here, make sure all our technology is running correctly. Christian, appreciate the intro. So, hi, everybody. Hope you are fantastic. It looks like, we have been kissed by the technology angel. She is lovely when technology plays the game. Absolutely brilliant. So, hi, guys. Hope you're fantastic. Young Ben, how are you? Steve, MC, how are you, mate? Guys, got trading royalty in the house today, guys and girls. Who is that? Me to everyone. Oh, that's me. That's me, of course. Oh, sorry. Am I talking in two trading rooms simultaneously? Am I? Hold on one sec, guys. Mate, I am here. Yes. No one else is. Dear. Okay. Leave me with it. Leave me with it. Hold on one sec. All right. As we have a technical issue, and it's not in this trading room. It's in the other trading room. Just let me. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix this on the run. All right. Let me have a look at what's going on here. What have we done? All right. Now you guys are where we've got two trading rooms running simultaneously. And something is wrong. Let me just find out here, guys and girls, in the background. June, July. Marcus, are you there?
FDEX 5-minute candle close in
okay,
60 seconds.
Mate, we have started the June,
FDXN
not July trading room.
60 seconds.
Yeah, I'm in the June. Does it say July, but I'm in?
No, you're in June, but it's now July. Oh dear. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell. Yeah, okay. I'll see you shortly, mate. Oh dear. So we have two moderators, guys. Two moderators that have logged into the wrong trading room, and oh dear. All right, mate. I'm off. I'll see you shortly. Let me fix this, guys and girls. So as you know, we've got two webinars running simultaneously on two different computers, and both moderators logged into the wrong one. Wow. I am glad, guys and girls. I'm glad I'm the candlestick guy and not the logistics guy. Now let me just do this, and in a perfect world, did I make a joke? Did I make a joke that we were kissed by the technology angel? Then only to realise we're logged into the wrong webinar. Either way, guys, welcome. My name is Lockie. Now that we know where we are in the world, I hope you are absolutely amazing. You can probably tell this is completely live, right? So. Welcome, guys. We're partnering with the Trading Pit this afternoon. Very excited to be working with the Trading Pit, guys. Not only are their funding products really good, guys, but the team at TTP are also really lovely people. So, guys, it's nice to be working with lovely people. Now, guys, as we're going to find out today, There is no question at all. I think these markets are going to absolutely tank. I think they're going to absolutely tank. The flip side of the absolutely tank at the moment, the S&P 500 is actually trying to reverse off the Asian Open. Guys, so if the S&P was to close below the Asian Open, guys, and get down towards the Asian low, I think the Europeans are going to get really, really cranky. So what it means is we are in for a really good session. Guys, flip side being, if the S&P does reverse, guys, and Asia takes that as a bit of a tip, Asia does take that a bit of a tip as to where to go, guys, we're going to turn and go straight back the other way. Now, with that said, welcome to everybody. Welcome also to, we've got a number of guests in the LTR today, so welcome to the guests. Guys, because we are international today, as in very, very international, and we're out on YouTube, guys, we do have to go through a couple of compliance slides, which I'm going to run through very, very shortly. Now, guys, why do we run live trading rooms? We run live trading rooms ultimately because we can. And now I say that, I'm not being rude. I'm amazed at the number of trading schools out there in the world that can't run a live trading room because, not being rude, at the end of the day, their strategies actually don't work. So what they're doing is they're selling you a book on how to swim. They're then throwing you out in the middle of the ocean saying, hey, good luck with the swim. I hope this goes well. But by the way, we're not going to be there to rescue you if something goes wrong. So guys, first and foremost, we run live trading rooms because we can. Okay, why? They offer immediate proof of performance. Guys, you can build confidence in your strategy very, very quickly. Guys, there is nowhere to hide in the live charts. So if I make a mistake, which I did on Tuesday, if I make a mistake, it is going to be very obvious to everybody very quickly. And guys, the beauty of it, AMA format, I believe that live trading rooms are the absolute cutting edge of educational capability. Guys, again, why? If there's a question about anything that we do today, guys, you'll be able to jump on it straight away and say, hey, Lockie, why are we doing this? Why are we doing that, guys? Which I do think is really exciting. So, guys, we do run the live trading rooms 5 days a week. There are 3 sessions per day. We've got 2 European Open sessions. One is US-centric, one is European-centric. And we also have the US closed live trading room, guys, in the morning, very early in the morning for the US traders. And, guys, the volatility in that US close is incredible. Now, speaking of compliance, guys, because we do have people that are literally signing in today from all over the world. We are live on YouTube, guys, so we will go to the strictest compliance in the world, which is ironically Australia, followed by New Zealand. So, guys, first and foremost, trading futures and CFDs does involve risk. There are 2 risks in trading, guys. There's a risk of making money and losing money every time you take a trade. And it's because we trade on margin. It means we borrow a little bit of money every time we take a trade. What does it mean? Those risks are magnified both in a good direction, guys, and also a bad direction. So to cover the bad direction, guys, you can lose money in trading. You can also make money, of course. So, guys, we are professional risk controllers. You'll find that on every single trade, guys, I give you an RCP or a risk control point. Guys, today that for the beginner traders will be 5 points on the FDAX. So once the trade moves 5 points in your favor, guys, we're seeking to reduce our risk or cut off our risk completely. For the slightly more senior traders, guys, you're going to be using a 10-point RCP. So once the market has moved 10 points in your favor, you'll consider starting to reduce your risk. For the advanced traders, guys, we're going to be going for 25-point targets or more. So 25 or more. For the junior traders, we're going to be going for between 5 and 10. Guys, and I can explain or categorize each of the trades for you, beginner versus advanced, guys, as we roll through. Now, everything we do is general information only, guys. The past performance of all financial products now cannot be used as an indication of future performance. Guys, are you aware, just out of interest, just for your entertainment, are you aware that we can no longer say on Facebook, we're literally not allowed to say on Facebook, I took 4 trades and they were all winners, check out my performance? You know, you're not allowed to say that anymore. The moment you say that, Facebook will issue you with a community guidelines violation. You're not allowed, you're not allowed to say anymore, we took 4 winning trades, check it out, even if they're on the screen. So guess what? Past performance cannot be used as an indication of future performance. And finally, market risk factors. Market risk factors, guys. Most importantly, today we are trading over the internet. As much as the internet gives us some incredible advantages, guys, there is a disadvantage. I'm going to try and guide you in and out of the market as best as I can, guys, but there's no guarantee you'll be able to get in where I get in and get out where I get out. Therefore, everything today is considered as hypothetical. Now we've been through, guys. Now we've been through that, guys. My history very quickly. Discovered futures trading on the 1st of August 2009. I opened Australia's only dedicated futures trading school, guys, on the 1st of August 2011. Basically, at that point in time, everyone was teaching Forex and CFDs. Guys, Forex in particular is well known, guys, well known in the industry to be one of the most heavily broker manipulated markets in the world. That's why the vast majority of Forex traders don't actually make any money. Again, futures traders, though, if you are disciplined and you're patient and so on, there is no one that can deliberately manipulate, no brokers that can deliberately manipulate the futures market against you, because it is simply too big to manipulate. What does that mean? Guys, from 2009, I've been taking advantage of the futures markets. I've had the privilege, guys, of training people all over the world. I do write all of the mathematics that we do in the trading room, guys. I do write all of the mathematics myself. Why is that, guys? I was presented a trading system very, very early on that didn't work, so I decided to rewrite the trading system from scratch. And here we are today. We're still using the same trading system. Guys, we're on all of the typical social medias, guys. If you've got any questions at all, tech support or everything else, guys, say hello at samurai-daytrading.com is by far the best address to use. And guys, I do come from a military background, so we are pretty straight. Guys, we are pretty straight about our performance and everything that we do. Guys, every month we run a global support meeting. So if you are not a member, guys, if you're out there on YouTube somewhere, if you're not a member, you are allowed to attend those monthly support meetings. Guys, the reason we run support meetings is we tend to find that traders who are supported in the education journey and are mentored well in the education journey, I should say, normally, guys, pop out the back end of that journey as quite competent traders. Guys, if we need to do some fine tuning, it's normally to do with discipline and patience. It's not to do with understanding how the strategy works, guys, which again, really important observation, guys. The vast majority of traders that don't move forward in any discipline generally don't move forward because they push the button when they're not meant to. So today, guys, we're going to focus on making sure you don't do that. Just hold on one sec. I'm just logging back in, guys. I'm just logging back into that other live trading room, making sure I'm using the July link, not the June link. That would make a very big difference. But the beauty of that is everybody out there, again, we're live. Everybody knows that we are here live and we're doing it for real. Guys, I do think the FDAX is going to tank today, guys. I do think it's going to tank today, which actually makes our job really, really easy. The format of the charts are as per the purple squares on the right-hand side. As the FDAX, as I talk about it right now, is setting up a beautiful reversal short. So if you trade the pre-market, please keep a very close eye, guys, on that 88.6 Fibonacci reversal that is just occurring as we talk. Guys, for those that are brand new, we're going to focus on the 4 words over there on the left-hand side, guys, highlighted in red, because ultimately, if you can understand how to apply those 4 things, guys, those 4 things in the market, guys, you should be able to trade successfully every single day. Guys, short of human error or a couple of little mistakes being made, guys, you should be profitable every day. Guys, what we're going to do today, guys, let the market do the heavy lifting. Guys, that means we're going to let it generate the signal for us. It's going to tell us where to put our stops, tell us how much target to go for, guys, and ultimately time expectation. How long should we be in a trade for? Okay, now let's get rid of that. Guys, we'll now move down to here. Can I double check, Remy? How are you, mate? I hope you're fantastic, guys. We've got a bit of trading. As observation, bit of trading royalty in the house today, guys. We've got Australia logged in. We've got where's that Koh Samui place? Thailand. We've got Thailand logged in. We've got Singapore logged in. Japan logged in. We've got the US logged in. Got some Aussies logged in. Guys, got some Kiwis logged in. So I think today's going to be good fun. Now, can I confirm that everybody can see the charts? So you should have transitioned from PowerPoint to charts. So I trust everybody can see charts. All my filters are saying charts. Remy, thank you, mate. Awesome. So, guys, what have we got? We've got 16 minutes. So our time is looking pretty good. 15 minutes. So let's break it down, guys. FESX. A couple of things to watch for. FESX, for those that are new to what we do, this is the biggest European market in the world at this time, guys. The biggest European market in the world. Basically, what does it ultimately mean? We have to pay attention. We have to pay attention to what these guys are doing. Now, if anybody is selling the FDAX, guys, if you are selling the FDAX in the pre-market, guys, please try and hold that trade for at least another 2 candles, please, at least another 9 minutes. Now, What we've got, guys, what we've got on the FESX absolute dream scenario, guys, on the weekly chart. We spoke about this yesterday. Guys, we are looking for wholesale shorts today. Guys, the reason being is we've got a mathematically perfect, guys, let me just bring it up for you here. Mathematically perfect static bar reversal short. Can everybody see underneath that candle? It's got a -3 rating on it. Can everybody see that red -3? That tells us categorically that these guys have run out of steam. So the buyers have run out of steam. Because now we have a higher high. We have a higher high on the FESX weekly chart. So they've pushed up here. They've tried to break into effectively new territory, and that has failed badly. Guys, that higher high has allowed us to go short on the body of the FESX, guys, around 6,300. That will be, guys, that will potentially trigger a really lovely move to the downside. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to draw our Fibonacci up to catch them on the way down. At this stage, the green Fibonacci, that's our 4-hour fib. We're going to put that back the other way. We've got our daily fib, which runs all the way down the bottom of the jar here. So the daily fib, our pink fib, which is a weekly fib, is going to come down here. Our blue fib, which is a daily fib, is going to go there. And we are going to look, guys, we're going to look, particularly as we get down to the lower charts, we're going to look for agreement with these Fibonacci's. Guys, but those that are fans of static bar reversals, guys, we have a static bar reversal short on the weekly chart with now a higher high. This means these buyers are failing badly, guys, badly to impress. Oh, this is looking really good, guys. So yesterday's low for the FESX traders, guys, that is a week daily short. Right, it's a week daily short. These guys look like they're about to get a wriggle onto the downside. Right, so we have the weekly chart saying go short. We have the daily chart saying go short. Guys, we've got the 4-hour chart. We've got the 4-hour chart saying also please go short. Guys, please note as we get down to the lower charts, that is a valid, right? That is a valid static bar reversal short, which they've just triggered. That is a valid static bar reversal short, which they're also triggering. That is a very, very strong reversal candle, guys, which they're literally in the cusp of triggering. So very, very close to triggering. Now, we have a gap to close. Guys, we have a gap to close to the downside, which is just there. And it looks like, as we talk, they're literally right on that gap close now. So there will be a number of traders, guys, a number of traders out there in the world that say, awesome, now the gap is closed from a couple of days ago. We're now going to turn around and send it back the other way. Guys, I don't think that's the case. And I tell you why I don't think it's the case. We spoke about this, guys, literally throughout the week. That is a stunning static bar reversal short. So, guys, if these sellers sell much lower, understanding the weekly chart says short, the daily chart says short. If we get anywhere near the bottom, guys, of this SBR candle here, right, so SBR is an indicator that tells us when to trade. Guys, if we get anywhere near 6280, these guys are going to tumble. Right now, anybody that is already short on the FDAX, I want you to hold this short, please, for at least one more 5-minute candle as we catch up to you.
FDXM 5-minute
now, 60-minute chart, guys, at this point in time,
FDXM Delta
that
confirmed.
Fibonacci was drawn down to catch them on the way up. We're going to have to turn that back the other way, guys. For those that love Fibonacci, guys, I'm a big fan of Fibonacci. I tend to find, guys, if people don't like Fibonacci, there are people out there in the world that don't like Fibonacci, and that's okay. I just generally tend to find, guys, they don't like Fibonacci, and I'm not being rude, but they don't like Fibonacci because they don't know how to use it. Now, not being rude, but for those that are new to trading or new to Fibonacci, you always draw your Fibonacci up to catch it on the way down. All right, so at this point in time, I'm going to go from this point here to that point there. Okay, that little green one's going to come across. Perfect. So green is from the 4-hour chart. This one here is from the 60-minute chart. Always draw my Fibonacci up to catch them on the way down, guys. And the market will tell you whether your Fibonacci is correct because they'll come and touch your Fibonacci lines, guys, 3 times.
On FDAX.
So they're going to tell you whether your Fibonacci is correct. As anybody short on FDAX, stay short, please. Stay short. It's absolutely tanking. Down to the FESX 15-minute chart. Guys, that is an absolutely key level that we're basically starting to break down below, which is very exciting. The S&P 500, guys, is aggressively short as well. All right, so these guys are tanking. S&P 500 is tanking towards the Asian low. As I did tell Christian as we started the session today, guys, from TTP, I did say to him, I think we are going to go hard. We're going to go hard to the downside. Andy, how are you, mate? I hope you're absolutely fantastic. Hello to your guests. So hi to all the guests today, guys. We've got quite a few guests in the LTR today. Most important thing, guys, everything is done live. If you've got any questions at all, please ask. There is no such thing as a stupid question. We do the same thing every day, day after day. We're very boring. We are very predictable. But the plan, guys, the plan of being boring and predictable is that we let the market generate the signals. There is no room in trading for personal opinion. Guys, maths, pure mathematics wins over opinion all the time, guys. So if you're really good, guys, if you're really good at following instructions, you can probably be pretty good at trading. Guys, see that 6294 level? So that's going to get a line on it. What's our time? Our time's looking pretty good, guys. So 6294. All right, all I've done is I've found a key level. That is yesterday's low. Even better. Okay, even better. All right, so that is a super important 60-minute low. Super important 60-minute low. Okay, so that's our FESX, guys. We've got an idea of what they're doing, and at this point in time, MJ, g'day, how are you? So Andy, how are you? Giz, how are you? Rems, we've said g'day. Ben, again, how are you, mate? I hope you're fantastic. Nice. So 8 minutes, guys. 8 minutes until the gun goes. So why have we got the FESX on the bottom left-hand corner, guys? This is basically the granddaddy of everything that goes on in Europe. So if we get a trade over here on the right-hand side that disagrees with that, then we basically don't take it, which is really, really important. It's kind of a filter. It's kind of a filter as we hunt. Suzanne, how are you? As we hunt towards a 90% strike rate, guys, or plus 90. Now, weekly chart at this point in time. So the FESX is all about selling. The FDAX is like, no, I don't want to sell just yet. But guys, mind you, if the FESX decides to tumble today, guys, the FDAX will be dragged with it as we get lower down the chart. So this is our 1440 or our daily chart. At the moment, guys, I've got sellers owning the stair step, which leaves us in a very, very interesting place because on the FESX, the buyers own the stair step.
ES Delta
on
confirmed.
the FDAX, the sellers own the stair
ES
step.
Delta confirmed.
So we literally
Delta
have charts
confirmed.
in conflict, and ironically, the bottom left-hand corner, FESX is going to win that. Let me just double check fibs perfectly. So guys, on the 4-hour chart, what I wanted to draw everybody's attention to, which I think is really important, is we are loading a static bar reversal short on the 4-hour chart. Let me just double check they're doing the same here. They are doing the same here. So the 4-hour chart traders think we're selling down. So what does that mean? For the fans of Fibonacci, you're going to need 2 Fibonaccis on this one. You're going to need a Fibonacci drawn up to catch them on the way down, which I have done on the 15-minute chart for you. All right, so what I've done here
5-minute candle
is,
in
again,
60
where's my
seconds.
little arrow? And so I've drawn my Fibonacci up there. That's because we're currently trading inside. We're currently trading inside that move. Right now, again, very, very important point, guys. Fibonacci is simply just a reference point. Basically says, you know what? You guys have pushed so far into the distance. When you retrace, you're going to retrace back down. But the better you get at trading, the better you get at Fibonacci, the more you realize all of these levels are basically self-fulfilling prophecies. If all of the professional traders around the world have just drawn that Fibonacci on, we've all got the same Fibonacci numbers. So it does become, guys, a very, very powerful tool when analyzing the market. There is no question. So we know about this, guys. So the FDAX is basically saying I'm in a 4-hour short. The FESX says it's in a 4-hour short. Normally, guys, these 4-hour shorts do go for 12 hours. So we were expecting at least another couple of candles on the 4-hour chart to sell down. Now, guys, just be aware that a static bar reversal, if these guys don't run quickly, to the downside, this could become, right, let me show you what it could become. I'll just get rid of that. These guys could do what they did yesterday, guys, which they could become a swing trigger trader. So if they do that and they fail here, they're going to end up doing that. Okay, so a 4-hour short can turn into a 4-hour long. We just have to keep an eye on what they're doing. Right, so we need to be warned out for that. Down to the 60-minute chart, guys, we're in a beautiful, so we've got this -2 rated reversal short, so we've triggered that short. Again, these guys are likely to come down a little bit further. Remember the middle of the trend indicator, so the middle of the trend indicator, which is right there, this big green thing right there, the 60-minute chart traders are going to run into trouble. So if we do get a sell down, again, around about the 25141 level, as we've got Fibonacci there, so that level is going to be good fun. Guys, I'll drop down to the 30. We've got 4 minutes to go, guys, so we're looking pretty good. I think we're going to tank. I think these guys are going to get really, really cranky, guys, and tank. Mind you, guys, it's a little bit dangerous for me to say that with new traders in the room. The reason being is that doesn't mean we just put a sell order on and hope they sell. What it goes, we've got this saying in trading, we trade what we see, not what we think. So the indicators are going to tell us when to trade. All of our analysis we do here, these guys will ultimately determine what they want to do in the first 15 minutes, and then the institutional traders are going to roll in, guys, on the 20-minute candle.
Volume warming on FDAX.
Now, if we buy the market to the high side, guys, very, very key high level there. So if we push up there and fail badly, they're failing on the 60-minute chart. As we do have a European gap to close down from yesterday, but it looks like they may have just closed the gap. If they close the gap, they're working on it. No, they're working on it. So we'll leave that down the bottom for the moment. In terms of news today, we've got no European news. We do have 3 high-impact US newses later on tonight. As we do have to watch for twitching in the market because there's a lot of Middle Eastern opinion flying around the internet. So just got to, if the candles start twitching, guys, we know that it's probably war related. Guys, right here we've got a 4-hour static bar reversal short. Right here we've got a 4-hour static bar reversal short. These guys are 100% of the opinion they're in a 4-hour short. As for when you first logged in, guys, I was talking about a reversal. As I said, if anybody reverses off the 88.6 Fibonacci, the 88.6 Fibonacci is here. Right, so if you are a pre-market trader and you have gone short, guys, I wanted you to hold that for 3 candles only, which is 1, 2, 3. So at this point in time, guys, if you are short from up here, you trade the pre-market, guys, then you'd want to make sure you've locked in a ton of profit, guys, and you can't lose any money on the opening candle if they decide to push the market back up again. What have we got? So, guys, we've got 90 seconds until the gun goes. So please make sure you've got your accounts loaded correctly. You've got your ATMs loaded correctly. If you are copy trading, that you have got your lead account, guys, and your slave accounts all operating correctly. I'll just do my final little checks. This final little check. $164.
Climactic volume on FDAX.
Okay,
FDAX 5-minute candle close in 60 seconds.
I'm quite interested in
FDXM
164.
5-minute candle close in 60 seconds.
Okay. Now, if you don't trade, guys, if you don't trade the opening candle, please don't let me romance you into taking that trade. For the beginner traders, guys, or those that are brand new or guests in the LTR today, there's going to be 3 trades. There'll be 3 style of trades I call today. An advanced trade, which is the opening candle trade. Guys, then we're going to have a series of static trades. That means that the candle's actually closed. So the candle's physically closed, and that means the candle will have counted down to 0. So the beginner traders, guys, beginner traders today, like every day, guys, it's all about the candle countdown, and we'll have some intermediate trades, guys, in the middle. Now, we said these guys were going to tank. Holy moly. This is, if anyone's short, guys, if anybody's short from when we started the webinar and you're short from the 78.6 webinar, we're short, guys, you're in an amazing place. Okay, so Opening
FTXM
candle
Delta
traders,
confirmed.
you have a
FTXM
pre-bottom
Delta
reversal if you're being very, very
FTX
careful,
Delta
guys, at
forming.
130.
FTXM Delta forming.
130.
FTXM Delta
You are
forming.
now that would be holding, guys,
FTX
around
Delta
30,
forming.
holding around 30 points
FTXM
of risk.
Delta forming.
As if you do get
FTX
in on the
Delta
pre-bottom,
confirmed.
if you do get in on the pre-bottom,
FTXM Delta
as
forming.
you're looking for an entry at
FTX
120. Now for the
FTXM
opening
Delta
candle
forming.
traders,
FTXM Delta forming.
if you are long
FTX
already,
Delta
because
forming.
this is what you do, you're
FTX
either long
Delta
at
confirmed.
120 or
Climactic
130.
volume on FTX.
Guys, your first target for the 130s is 140, please. So anybody long, worst case scenario, 140 is your target, and you've just gone to 145. So you should be well
FTX
beyond.
Delta forming.
Look at this.
FTXM Delta
This is
forming.
amazing.
FTXM
So
Delta
pre-bottom
confirmed.
traders, Dan G, if you're with us
FTXM
today,
Delta
mate,
forming.
you'd be long at 120.
FTXM
Slightly
Delta
more
confirmed.
conservative traders, you're long at
FTX
130.
Delta forming.
Either way, guys, you're
FTX
looking
Delta
to
confirmed.
go with that kind of
FTXM
volatility.
Delta confirmed.
Okay, I want you to try and push it out,
Delta
guys. Try and
confirmed.
push it out for a 20-point
FTX
target.
Delta confirmed.
So around 540,
Delta
540 US. All right. So if you are long, as even on the worst case fill at 130, if you are
FTXM Delta
long,
forming.
you've already gone through
FTX
a
Delta
500 US dollar target. Oh,
FTX
Dan,
Delta
wow, mate,
confirmed.
well done. 5 and 25. Anyone that's long, then I want you to try and hold long, please. Try and hold long. You've gone way beyond your risk control point, so please lock in profit. Please make sure you can't lose any money on the trade. This is really exciting stuff, guys, because guess what? Super important 60-minute low. If these guys push up above this and get slammed, we are going to tank. It's going to be very impressive to watch. So guys, so Dan has gone long, guys, inside the pre-market box. All right, the conservative traders or slightly less aggressive traders may have gone long, guys, on the price call I made at 130. If you are long, I want you to hold long, please. Hold long, please. Hold long. S&P is turning. So S&P is turning, but it could run into a couple of brick walls. Right, so let's just see what these guys have got. So guys, the perfect target for that one, even if you get the higher fill, the perfect target is a 20 or a 25. Right? If you're going to try and go all the way back to the top of the chart, guys, please lock in profit. If these guys don't impress really hard on the opening candle, the sellers are going to grab them. There is no doubt about that. So anyone that's gone long, guys, either 120 or my nominated 130, you've gone way beyond your first profit target. Guys, that box on the screen there, again for the new traders, the box on the screen is 580 US dollars, 580 US per contract traded. All right, so if you're a single contract trader and you just went straight for that box, then you've obviously done quite well. Guys, I'll leave that box on the chart for context because some people will ask, why is the box there? But guys, really strong buying campaign goes to start 90 seconds until the candle closes. So for the new traders, we don't take a new trade. We do not take a new trade in the last 90 seconds of any candle ever. So right now, you'll hear my indicators not only tell me we're in the last 90 seconds, but the box turns red around the outside, basically saying, hey, you're not allowed to take any new trades.
FTX 5-minute candle close in 60
now,
seconds.
At the moment, guys, we are setting up for a climactic reversal long. It's a climactic reversal long. There is an enormous amount of resistance. Right? So resistance to these buyers. There's an enormous amount of resistance in the chart just here. So what does it ultimately mean? If we close above that, guys, because this is a seller-owned candle with a buyer-owned close, the climactic reversal will be a long, not a short. Right? So the climactic reversal will be a long, not a short. To go long, we need to close over the previous daily close. Okay, we need to close over that, and we don't want to gap back under it. Right, now we're going to keep an eye on this one here. I want these guys over the 50 fib of the day as well. Okay, so guys and girls, at this point in time, if the sellers must show, right? The sellers must
FX
show
delta forming.
that delta
FX
is
delta
absolutely
confirmed.
brilliant once the sellers show. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a Fibonacci over this mustard green candle. Right, so I'll do this as quickly as I
ES
can.
delta forming.
As
ES
we
delta
need a
confirmed.
structured retrace and we need a structured rejection because the risk is too much for junior traders. So at this stage, we are waiting for the sellers to sell down. As if they run into the 50 pip of the day or the previous pivot, we want them to sell down a little bit. We want to give them around about 30 seconds to 40 seconds to sell down. As if they can't sell down through these levels, then I would suggest 1 point over the delta at 167 is a really lovely trade. As if you are going to go long, if you are a delta trader, you must make sure as you control your risk once you are 5 points into the trade. Now, traditionally, guys, this is not a static trade for the beginner traders. The problem we have with the trade, guys, is the risk is too much for most traders. So we must get a structured retrace and a structured rejection. The US is tanking, absolutely tanking. So at this stage, guys, again, this is the filter. We do it every day. We're putting a structured retrace on. So at this stage, these guys can cruise down. There's nothing wrong with them cruising down. At this stage to go long, guys, hang on. Okay, perfect. So we got no 50 pip of the micro trend in the way. So guys, what it ultimately means, okay, if you want to go long, your entry point is 1 point over the top of the delta at 167. Your risk control must be defined by this retrace. That's why we're currently asking the retrace to go to exactly where we want them to go. As that means, so we're looking at 5, 10, 15. We're looking at around about a 16 or 17 point stop. So 16 to 17 point stop, which is just inside the tolerance. Goes for our intermediate traders. If you get picked up, guys, at 167, you do want them to move quickly to the high side, right? Beginner traders, this is not your trade, right? So beginner traders, the risk is just too much for the beginner traders, and we're going to get better trades, guys. We're going to get better trades. Now, if anybody is long, guys, at 167, your risk control point is 172. So your risk control point is 172. This is not for beginner traders, please. Guys, this signal is not for beginner traders. The risk is just too high. It's just too high. Now, let me clean up some fibs. Guys, I'm going to have to switch away from this chart for a moment. Guys, so just hold on one sec. I'm going to get rid of that Fibonacci there. I'm going to get rid of that Fibonacci there. Okay, I'm going to bring this one back on. Okay, so anyone that is long, if you are an intermediate or advanced trader, you're in at 167. Your first target is 172. So quite clearly you are now through your target. What you're going to do with this one, guys and girls, is if you are an intermediate trader and you are long, guys, I want you to try and hold it to the counter 76 Fibonacci. What does that mean? I'm going to draw my Fibonacci down. I'm going to catch them on the way up. Your longer range target zone, guys, your longer range target zone is that little yellow box. Please be aware, though, that you have no risk on this trade. So you've already de-risked your trade. Your stop loss is positive. You can't lose any money on the trade. It is mechanically impossible to lose money on this trade. Again, encouraging, guys, that after we got the retrace, we got the Delta V2, the little black diamond Delta, saying, hey, it's okay to go long now. So anyone who is long at 167, as your first target is 7.2, your second target is 7.7. So you've gone through those two targets. Please cut your risk off on all trades. Please cut your risk off on all trade. MJ, well done. 167. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. So anyone that's long, guys, you've already gone through your first target, your second target, and you've most importantly triggered your risk. All right. Most importantly, triggered your risk control. Okay. Well done, Ben. Nice work, mate. No, it's a great trade. Well done. Now, I do want some of the slightly more experienced traders to try and hold into my yellow box here.
FDX Delta confirmed.
So please do try and hold into the yellow box. All we want to do, guys, once you've cut the risk off on your trade, we want to try and make as much money as we possibly can. So this is technically, very technical trading term. This is now money for jam. If you are long, guys, if you are long, I want you to try and hold long into the middle of the yellow box. It's a really lovely target zone. It's about that box again. Guys, come on, little box. Play the game, please. It's once again, look, it's the $500 box again. Suzanne, okay, well done. So we've got a couple of guys, got a couple of traders that have made some money. No one, I don't think, have I got anyone going for long range targets? Because the perfect trade in this volatility is just smack it through 20 points. It's that one right there. So if I've got anybody long, well done, you've all made money. Now they've gone to the little yellow box. Don't be surprised at all, guys, if they get halfway through that box and get absolutely drilled. Okay, that's the counter 76 fib that we were talking about before. Now, at this stage, failed at the auto. Yep. Wait, spot on the mark. I've got the auto 76s, mate, running on backup charts in the background. Wow, this goes. You know how I said I think they're going to go short hard? I think it's coming now. So we're 15 minutes. So guys, what have we got here? We are almost 15 minutes into the session. Almost 15 minutes into the session. The MDI angle is currently -5. What is our S&P doing? S&P's all the way down at the Asian low. So I'll show you the S&P 500. Nice, here is the S&P 500. They have just generated the most beautiful little delta cell, guys, and also a delta V3 cell just there. So these deltas here are incredible for selling the S&P 500 down, as they're doing that in the other trading room at the moment. And then if we get below the Asian low, as for the American traders, if we get below the Asian low, literally we're going to tank. I was absolutely going to tank. So all eyes are on the S&P, and Europe will take maybe a couple of minutes to follow. A couple of minutes to follow behind S&P. And so we will know in 2 minutes and 16 seconds whether they're going to be closing, guys, under the Asian low. So 15-minute chart, let me have a quick look.
FDXM Delta
incredible price movement. Yes, mate. Geez, well done. Cody, send me a photo. Sorry, mate. I just saw that come on the screen. So again, guys, we are potentially
FDXM Delta confirmed.
Oh, very nice trade, Cody. Very nice trade. Oh, wow. Okay, so guys, we're moving in the right direction. Which is brilliant. So at this stage, guys, officially we've got three trades. We've officially got 3 trades. Depending on your trading plan, guys, you may have appreciated over the top of that delta after the retrace and rejection. You might have been a Dan G down the bottom, guys, or you may have taken my slightly more careful response at 130. Either way, we're on the right side of the world. Now we're waiting for the candle to close. Guys, this will be the institutions looking at the first 15 minutes and saying, all right, how are we going to how are we now going to take advantage of this?
FDX 5-minute candle close in 60 seconds.
FTSX is cruising back up into a very important short. I'm just going to make this line a little bit bigger for you. Now, a number of you guys, I don't want to be the fun police. A number of you, though, are already nestled right on your daily goal. Right? So if you are in your daily goal, then please don't let me romance you please don't let me, wow, the US market is getting tanked. Okay. So on the European market, sellers own the stair step. Guys, sellers own the stair step. Now, at this stage, the Europeans are not buying into the S&P 500 sell at all. So for us over here on the Europeans, sellers own the stair step. We're looking for buying base reversals. What does that ultimately mean? If the sellers were to sell down, guys, and they were to be very impressive and they were to fail guys, at a series of Fibonacci's here,
Volume warming on
we are
FX.
looking to try and pick up some long trades. Now, because the FESX has just gapped down, so everybody see the little gap in the market there, I'll make it a bit bigger. Because these guys have gapped down, we must get selling on the FDAX, guys, before we buy. All right, we must get selling. Now, the S&P has just closed below the Asian low, guys, with a very, very efficient candle to the downside. Okay, very, very, very efficient candle here. Nice, very efficient candle. So what does it ultimately mean? As for the European traders, we want to be long. We want to be long. We're just waiting, basically waiting for permission to go there. If the S&P 500 comes down here and basically tries to close below the Asian low and it can't, then we are going to get an incredible reversal, guys, on the S&P 500. It is highly likely they're going to try and get all the way back up here, and that is going to drag the Europeans with it. So in context, we are just going to have to wait for the big boys and girls to decide what they're doing. It looks like, guys, it looks like they want to buy. It looks like they want to buy. Now, all I was looking for, guys, is a tiny little seller retrace down here to pick up these buying deltas again. Guys, this is exactly what I wanted them to do, but they look like they've gone without us, which is okay, guys, which is okay. We'll get probably 5 or 6 really good trades today, guys, so you don't sort of have to push the button, you know, in panic thinking they're running without you, because 1, that's not part of the strategy, but 2, we will get some good trades today, guys, so we're just going to have to be patient and just have to be patient.
So they don't register straight away until you tell me. So I keep saying, should a delta trade at first, delta inside the range of previous. Absolutely love it.
Okay, let's have a look. So right now, guys, we've got sellers owning the stair step, so we're looking for buying base reversals. Do I have anybody, guys, long, excuse me, anybody long from down the bottom here who's going for long range targets? Now, the reason I ask that, guys, is you would hold your original trade for 15 minutes. Guys, buyers still own the market. You're going to try and hold for another 15. So if I've got anybody long from down the bottom here, guys, so slightly more advanced traders, anybody who is long, I want you to try and hold the long until we get a counter short. Dan, you're running away, mate. Well done. So, guys, Dan, you sent that to me, mate, as a private message, which is fine. So, guys, Dan is finished for the day, and he is running away, guys, which I do encourage everybody to do, guys. Literally encourage everybody to do. If you are over your daily KPI, guys, there's nothing wrong with switching to simulation mode. Either switch to simulation mode, or bank your cash and run away, or just watch what we do and learn and be part of what we do. So, mate, well done. Well done, well done, well done. So at this stage, guys, anybody who is long, we're just holding you long as we possibly can. So anybody long, we're holding you long. We can get rid of that box. At this stage, guys, the buyers are about to steal the stair step. So the buyers are about to steal the stair step. They have not stolen the stair step yet. Guys, again, last 90 seconds, guys. So we're not going to take a new signal. But I'll tell you what is occurring. Guys, remember how we said a 4-hour static bar reversal short can turn into a swing trigger long? Guys, they are now literally preparing for a swing trigger long, which is a very, very powerful signal. It's a very powerful signal. The swing trigger, guys, again, world according to Lockie, the swing trigger looks like this. So they are highly likely to do that. Highly, highly, highly likely. Now, guys, if they get caught at the top here, we're likely to have another quite aggressive sell down. So please don't take a trade in the last 90 seconds. Guys, I'm going to tighten one of these Fibonacci's down. I want that Fibonacci down here instead. That might not even be tight enough. Okay, so let's just blow it out. So at this stage, guys, what we're looking for, got 20 seconds to go on the candle. What we're looking for is a pre-top reversal. That would need to be a double failure reversal. Nice, that would need to be a double failure reversal. I'm definitely bringing that Fibonacci into where it was when we started. That is a better Fibonacci. All right, so at this stage, if we are going to take a pre-top reversal, if we're going to take a pre-top reversal, we need the buyers to move well beyond the pre-top, right? Move well beyond the pre-top and then get absolutely hammered. Absolutely hammered. All right, I can start stripping some information on the charts.
FTXM delta forming.
So guys, at this stage, we've got a gap up.
FTXM delta
All right, so we
confirmed.
can't short under the 88.6 Fibonacci.
FTXM delta
Right, so we are letting these guys
FTXM
buy.
delta forming.
Guys, quite deliberately, we want
FTXM
them to
delta
buy.
forming.
FESX is on the wrong side of the pre-top. So what it means, guys, what it means for a pre-top reversal, what I would suggest at this stage, guys, if you are a pre-top reversal and you want a double failure reversal, you'd be looking for an entry, guys, 1 point underneath the current active candle at 213. So 1 point under at 213. Now, I can't take the 88.6 Fibonacci. Guys, that's one of my favorite trades, but they've gone too far. So I can extend this Fibonacci out now. But I still don't want you guys entering short. I'm happy for you to put an order on at 213. Happy for you to put an order on at 213. Those same caveats as normal, 5-point first risk control. So a 5-point risk control, and then we're going to try and get it to run hard back the other way. Right, now this 200% 4-hour fib extension, guys, that green one there has obviously honored the price perfectly here. It's doing the same again over here. So to pick up a short, guys, to pick up a short at 1.3, these buyers that are currently exploring the market, okay, they're currently exploring how far they can go.
FTXM delta forming.
If they keep going, guys, this is why we're very careful about, again, these 4-hour moves. If they keep going, we'll just wait for a really, really lovely buy signal. Hence the reason, if you are still long from this buy signal here, guys, or that buy signal there, this is looking incredible for you. Guys, now if you want to master, guys, if you want to master that hold, you take your trade when you're allowed to take it, guys, within your risk profile, and just try and hold it for 15 minutes. Guys, if you're on the right side of the market, hold it for 5, you'll be in profit. Hold it for 10, you should be in more profit. If you can get 10 minutes through a trade, 10 minutes through a trade, guys, and you're still bopping long, then you're going to try and hold it as long as you possibly can. Now, I'm watching the countdown. As I'm watching the countdown, I'm watching the last 90 seconds. There's only one other Fibonacci option here. There's one other Fibonacci, and this is one of the original ones we had on, okay, off this particular chart. Let me just load this. So again, guys, Fibonacci is drawn down to catch them on the way back up. Fibonacci is not palindromic. If these guys go any higher, I'm going to have to remap my fibs. But that's okay. That's okay. Now, at this stage, guys, so no one has been filled short at 213. The market's got nowhere near 213. Right, so now the risk is too much for our beginner traders. Right, we may be about to pick up. We may be about to pick up I can get rid of that one altogether. We may be able to pick up, guys, a reversal off yesterday's high. We would need to wait for this candle to close. As we are looking at effectively a double failure reversal. There is a super key important level just here. Very much so. Very, very much so.
FTXM 5-minute candle close in 60 seconds. FTX 5-minute candle close in 60 seconds.
If we go much higher, guys, then we are probably going to be joining the buyers. Now, again, in terms of signals, guys, what we're waiting for is a double failure reversal off yesterday's high, one of my favorite signals. Guys, we need this candle, so we need this candle to close. So we need this candle to close underneath yesterday's high. Okay, and then when the next candle starts, it's got to be underneath yesterday's high. Ideally, we need some buyers to push up. Notice we need some buyers to push up before we sell. Now, at this stage, advanced traders, you know exactly what you're doing. Intermediate traders, DFR is like number one on your target list, which is again a phenomenal place to be. FESX is going to close on the wrong side of a pivot. So we have to be very careful here, guys, and it's just giving me the answer already. So what does it mean, guys? We have gapped onto the pivot. We have gapped onto the pivot. Okay, what does that mean? Guys, beginner traders, you can't take a double failure reversal because we've gapped onto the pivot. The slightly more advanced traders, as we would need to push up, we must create a higher high and get absolutely slammed if you're going to take a reversal. I see. We're being super patient, guys. Super patient. Just let them come to you, please. These guys have lost power. These guys have lost power. Okay. If you waited for the higher high and now you've gone short, which is for the intermediate and the advanced traders, guys, if you're short around the 240 mark, your first target is 235. So if you are short, guys, you waited for the higher high, then you sold, guys, you're short around about the 240 mark. What I want you to try and do, guys, is have an early first target of 5 points, so you've got some money in the bank. I want you to try and push the sell down to here, please. So try and push the sell down to here. Good. Keep going. So I trust, guys, I've got people short on a double failure reversal after the higher high. So double failure reversal only after the higher high. If you are short, guys, anywhere around the 240 mark, then you've already gone 5, 10, 15, 20. It is going to go further, guys. It is going to go further. So have I got anybody short, Dale? Dale? I'm not talking to my wife. Have I got anybody short, and is anybody going for long-range targets, please? Is anyone short? Anyone going for long-range targets? Beginner traders, we don't like jumping onto pivots. If we got a higher high, guys, and then you enter outside the range of the active candle, that is okay. Right, that is okay. So anyone short, gapping onto pivot, kept me out. Okay, Tobes, that's fine, mate. That's fine. We are going to get a lot of really good trades today. There's no question about that at all. We're going to get some really lovely trades. So again, if a trade doesn't quite meet your plan perfectly, it's okay. We'll get another one. We'll get another one. Now, at this stage, guys, I don't think we've got anybody that is still long from down the bottom. Obviously, if you are long, guys, even around the 130 mark, we're already at 230, so that's a 100-point trade. Very rarely, guys, do we get a 100-point trade, but again, it's gone way over 100 points, which is a big one. That is a big one indeed. Now, guys, we'll wait for the candle to close. If we were to close a 4-point turning bar short, guys, on the FTSX, or we do get a really strong selling bar here, guys, on the FDAX, guys, again, the buying into yesterday's high. Again, what are they doing at yesterday's high? Let's have a quick look. We've got a ton of time. So the buying at yesterday's high, let me just double check. Is it a signal? No lower low. It's not a swing trigger. Who owns the stair step? Sellers own the stair step. So it's actually, guys, it's actually a ratio-based static bar reversal long on the daily chart. So if they push anywhere near this level again, if they push anywhere near that level again and fail, they're likely to just simply sell back down at least 50% of this candle. At least 50%. So we'll just let them come to us. Guys, last 90 seconds. Wait for the candle to close. Any questions from any of the guests, please do not be shy. I'm probably using language such as 4-point turning bar and similar things. We use a lot of acronyms simply because it allows us to get information out to everybody faster.
5-minute candle close in 60 seconds. FDEX 5-minute candle close in 60 seconds.
All right. Let's just watch. This could be setting up as a meticulous sell. Oh, dearie me. Okay. So we might be picking up, guys, a really lovely sell. We're going to be super patient. We're going to wait for the candle to close. Guys, it would be incredible if we can get back under that little black line there called the pre-top. It would be incredible if we can. Just let the candle close, guys. A lot can happen in 20 seconds, particularly as futures traders. A lot can happen. All right, so we are getting a nice ratio drop. Well, there's no question about that. Now the question is, are you going to give us a really lovely trade? All right, at this stage, guys, we've got a nice little ratio drop. No question about that. I'm not rushing in, guys, at this point. Just hold on. I've got a relatively okay selling candle here on FESX, but it's not actually that impressive. So what I'm looking for, guys, I think they're going to go down. I don't have a trade, guys, I can just throw you in on, which is a little bit annoying, The flip side of a little bit annoying, if we were to buy back up, guys, push up here and create a failure at yesterday's high, then we will be picking up, guys, a double failure reversal. There's no question about that. I can't see, and the reason I'm not rushing you into the market, guys, is we're trading back into a pivot. Now, it's a really important point that, again, we're trading into the pivot. Now, if we do get a reversal here, guys, which we're allowed to take, which we could do, if these guys are genuinely interested in selling, they're going to sell down to the upper OSR. If they get back inside the upper OSR, they're going to go for the lower OSR, which is all the way down there. An enormous trade. So we want to be short. We've just got to wait for something we're allowed to trade. All right, now at this stage, as we could actually end up with a swing trigger to the high side. Now, if we get a swing trigger, it means the S&P 500 is probably buying, which it, holy moly, guys, look at this. For the fans of Delta trading, these guys have cruised back in. They've gone and tested the Asian low, and look at this. I see this bank of deltas right there. So there is a large number of institutional orders trying to wade into the S&P 500. Now, again, we don't know what their strategy is. All we know at this point in time is that if they don't buy the market hard, then they're going to go back under the Asian low, and we're going to see a really, really lovely reversal again. We just got to wait. And see what these guys are up to. Let me do this. Oops. Just I've been running the European Open since 2012, and there is one instruction I give my family, which is please don't call during the European Open. You know, the only people that call during the European Open are my family. So now, I love them dearly, but holy moly, I really need them to not call during the European Open. All right, let me turn my phone to silent, and then I'll be able to. Again, I've said please send a message, and we go from there. So, all right. So at this stage, guys, we can't go short. We're not allowed to go short through the pre-top. What does it ultimately mean? As these guys are going to try and set up, either a really, really lovely sell in 90 seconds time or a swing trigger long. I'd suggest everybody, guys, is watching. Everybody's basically watching what's going on over here. Swing trigger. Let's see if we're allowed to trade a swing trigger. All right, so again, I'm going to draw my Fibonacci down in order to catch them on the way up.
FDXM 5-minute candle.
So we're not allowed to assume a close over the 50 fib of the micro trend, and this candle's basically jumped onto the 50 fib of the micro. So what I would suggest, guys, most likely in terms of signals, if we were to get a really, really nice selling campaign and we came down here under the pre-top, so a very nice selling campaign, as that delta, if this candle closes underneath the pre-top, that little black line, if we close underneath that level, guys, we've got a really, really lovely static bar reversal short without a pivot in the way. Right, no question about that at all. Again, if we close like this, guys, again, we've got a swing trigger long. It's going to assume a close over the 50 fib of the micro trend, which we cannot do. So we're not allowed to do that. So that means our next trade, guys, will be to push up to yesterday's high, and we'll pick up a double faded reversal at yesterday's high. Right, so we cannot trade long, guys, on the swing trigger. We cannot trade long. What we can do is this: as if the buyers now move up, guys, if they create a higher high, so if they create a higher high on the current candle, we can take a body-based static bar reversal short, guys, at 227 once the buyers have pushed up and created a higher high, guys, and only when they've done that. Now, this would be for those people, guys, that trade ratio-based static bar reversals. So you let these buyers come in.
FDXM Delta confirmed.
So you're letting the buyers come in.
FDXM Delta confirmed.
Okay, this is why we wait, guys, which is perfect.
Delta confirmed.
So if we start pushing even
Delta
higher,
forming.
guys, if we start pushing even higher,
Delta
right,
forming.
there is a short
Delta forming.
underneath yesterday's high, underneath the 76.8 fib at 239. It was at 239. So if you want to short, guys, under yesterday's high with some Fibonacci to help, may I suggest an entry at 239 is for those people that trade a pivot-based reversal. It would be really lovely if these buyers move up, guys, and get absolutely hammered.
FDX Delta forming.
All right, so at this stage, guys, we have a sell setting up on the FDAX. All right, the entry point is 238. And that is for those people that trade pivot-based reversals. I'm just keeping an eye, guys, on the FESX. Right now, the reason I'm keeping an eye on the FESX is they are below their gap, which is great, but they're above their pre-top. All right, so at the moment, the FDAX traders are probably watching them saying, well, hang on, are you guys going to go up here or are you going to come back down here? So at this stage, guys, the reversal is valid. Right, at 238, we're going to keep a very close eye on the time. If that candle was to close like that in 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and we get a complementary candle, guys, on the FESX, if we were to do that, then these guys are basically saying, hey, we're in the 4-hour longs. We were in a short, we're now in a long, and we're going to try and hold it long as far as we can. Let me just look at that 15-minute chart. Okay, so at this stage, guys, just watch the time countdown. Right, so again, we don't really want to enter a trade in the last 90 seconds. We've got 6 seconds. At the moment, our sell orders have not been filled. So our sell orders have not been filled. What does that ultimately mean? Again, we're now waiting for this candle to determine what it wants to do. If we close, guys, under yesterday's high, so if we close under yesterday's high, we're looking for a pivot-based reversal short. If we close over yesterday's high, and it is an efficient CORPC candle, we're looking for longs.
FDX 5-minute candle
At the moment,
guys,
at the moment, the FESX is trying to close over its gap, which is obviously a pivot. It's a very, very strong close, guys, a very strong close coming in. No question about that. What are you guys doing? Now, again, guys, what are we at? We're 40 minutes in. We've got no news today. So, again, it's pure price movement trading today. So far, we've got some good profit, guys, there's no doubt. If we were still long from down the bottom, the profit would be enormous, but everyone has done okay, guys. Everyone has done okay. So, at this stage, okay. All right, so this stage we're going to get an efficient candle
Volume
long,
forming on
right? So
FDEX.
efficient candle long. Now, the only way we can trade an efficient candle long, right, so don't just throw your order on, really important. What we're going to do is we're looking for a structured
ES
retrace.
delta forming.
Thanks, Lockie, got to head off.
FDX
Ben,
delta
my absolute
forming.
pleasure. Volume is just okay, Jizz. Volume is just okay. Now, at this stage, guys, we've got a beautiful efficient candle long. We are just cruising towards the last 15 minutes. We've got the same thing on the FESX, but I really need, guys, a nice structured retrace and a nice rejection. Now, at this stage, I don't have it, which is, if they run without us, guys, it is a little bit annoying, but that's okay. That's all right. If they run without us, it's okay. We'll just watch what these guys do. Now, if these buyers don't absolutely ballistically take off, guys, we might end up with an incredible sell, or the buyers are going to try and cruise up to the R1 here. They're going to fail very badly at the R1, and then we're going to pick up a really nice turn in the hour trade. Now, that delta, guys, there is a valid trade for the Delta V2 traders. It is a valid trade. It's a delta outside the range of an efficient CORPC bar. As now, if you are going to trade the delta, as your risk goes behind the current candle, entry point is 267. Your risk control point is obviously 272. So 267 through to 272. At this stage, guys, I don't have a retrace to go long on the efficient candle, but it is a very, very strong candle on both European markets simultaneously. So it is a big hint that these guys are going to go long. They're probably going to try and push to the R1. All right, so for the delta traders, you've been engaged in your delta at 267. If you're long at 267, your first target is 272, guys, or your risk control point is 272, and you're going to try and push it through to the R1 minus 2 points at 280. So anybody long on the delta, you can go long for a 5-point target, a 10-point target, or the next pivot. Right, so the next pivot at this point in time would be 67 through to 80. You're looking at about a 13-point trade. That's a 13-point trade. Toby, spot on the mark, mate. Great example of an ABC long. Great example of the first return to efficiency after a retrace back towards the MBI. Delta position is absolutely insane. So anybody long on the delta at 267, your first target is either 5 or 10, or you can cut off your risk at 5 and try and run through to 280. As obviously that's gone as high as 284. That means anybody targeting the R1 as a profit target has just been paid. All right, so have I got any delta traders? As that's a delta V2 outside the range of an efficient candle, mathematically perfect position. You saw they engaged the delta and then they just ran. Right? So again, the delta is very, very good, guys, at hunting institutional interest. Like, where are the instos likely to buy the market? Oopsie, wrong candle. Where are these guys likely to buy the market? And they've bought the market exactly where we would expect. Okay, which is exciting. So now, guys, we're eyeing off an R1 reversal. Now, some of you, literally the moment that they hit the R1, you reverse immediately. For the beginner traders, guys, we're going to wait for the candle to close. We're looking for a loss of efficiency on the candle. We want them to fail badly, and then we're looking at a double failure reversal under the R1. If anybody is short already, please note that your short is complemented by the 88.6 Fibonacci, which is one of the FDAX's favorite numbers. It's one of the FDAX's favorite numbers. It would be really awesome if we get to see an efficiency drop, guys, over here on the FESX as well, because if both of these drop simultaneously, then we might end up with a pivot-based reversal, which is one of the only trades we're allowed to take in the last 15 minutes, and we're about to fall into the last 15 minutes. All right, so at this stage, guys, we're having a really good session. We've followed our rules perfectly. We've missed out on a little bit of profit, guys, because we had nobody running long-range contracts. But if they were running long-range contracts from down the bottom, it's clearly been very impressive. All right, so at this stage, guys, we're looking for the buyers to fail here, which is perfect. So the only trade we're allowed to take is a pivot-based reversal. Okay, we would need the buyers, guys. We would need the buyers to move up first, fail very, very badly, and get very heavily rejected. Again, guys, at this stage, there's resistance in the market down at 250, So again, the buyers are trying to push up. Guys, if you want to be very careful outside the range of the active candle. So if you want to be very careful outside the range of the active candle, my risk control has already triggered. Right? So risk control is already triggered. I'm wanting these guys to run hard. So I want them to run hard. My stop loss, guys, is currently at 272. My stop loss is at 272. Please sell down FDAX. Please sell down. I would really like you to sell down to at least 255. So my target is, don't you come back and pick me up, please. My target, guys, is down at 255. So my target is down at 255. Come on, sell, please, FDAX. Sell, sell, sell. Okay, they don't want to sell yet. I've just been ATM'd on my reversal. So, guys, I waited for these guys to push up, and then I pushed the sell button. Guys, it's literally gone far enough to pay my first 5-point target and then not gone any further. That is okay, guys. That is okay. What does it ultimately mean? We're going to wait for the buyers to show again, guys, and we're looking for FESX hunting previous pivot, which means that we are likely to pick up an incredible reversal up here. Guys, so again, for those that love double failure reversals, guys, if you love a double failure reversal, wait for these guys to push up, get anywhere near the R1 or that 88.6 fib, guys, and you can enter outside the body of this candle at 272. All right, now if we get beyond the R1, if we push back on the R1, as in the buyers push up through the R1 and fail, we can go for an entry at 275. At this stage, guys, it's a 272 entry. At this stage, it's a 272. There's a touch of the 88.6. All right, anybody that's short at 272, guys, if you're short at 272, your risk control point, guys, is 5 points. So 272, boom. Anybody short at 272, guys, your risk control point is 267. You've gone through your risk control. Guys, I would knock out your first contract at 267. Guys, your second target, please try for at least 255. Please try for at least 255.
FDXM
Come on,
Delta
sweetheart.
Forming.
Run.
FDX Delta forming.
Run.
FDXM Delta
Go on,
confirmed.
darling. Go. Off you go, please. I want you to take everyone to profit. Come on. No, do not stop there, please. Do not stop there. These sellers are relatively strong. As if you are short at 272, guys, please make sure you have no risk on your long-range targets, and please make sure you've already made money. Toby, nice work, mate. Well done. Suzanne, well done. Paul, hello, mate. How are you? Well done. Man, oh man, did we have to wait for this one. That's a really good target, Paul. 10 times 2. That's a really good target. Have we got Captain Breezy with us today? Because Breezy's probably short on this one for 10 and 50. So anyone short, guys, anybody short, we're going to try and hold short. Anyone that is short, guys, I want you to hold short, please. Again, if you're short at 272, guys, junior traders' first target is 5. Senior traders' first target is 10. Slightly more experienced traders, you can go, guys, you can try and stretch it out for 20. But this candle has got to go somewhere. Come on. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful failure here on the FESX. This is going to go further, guys. It is going to go further. So if you can just hold for 35 seconds, and the FDAX is going to play the game here for us. If you can just sell down, guys. So what we want to see is we want to see the sellers come in towards the last 10 seconds of the candle. Come on, darling. Go. Go. Off you go. No. That's the other sell. So we want them We want them to sell in the last, guys, in the last 10 seconds. Watch what they do. Okay, so nothing wrong with that. So there's nothing wrong with that. So at this stage, guys, people are short. We've got absolutely no risk on the trade, please. Absolutely no risk. No risk, please. All right, now if these buyers don't go any further, and we get here, there, it's going to go further. Okay, just watch it. So the buyers are allowed to show. Here we go, guys. The ultimate test is 260. All right, so if the sellers touch 260 and then run, they're going to, here we go, here's the attack, it's 260. Who would like to bet a bottle of Cab Sav? Guys, a nice bottle of Cab Sav on this one. If we touch that 33% a number of times, that's twice. If they touch it a third time and it doesn't run, then I don't know what I'm doing. So come on, run. Come on, run, you stupid thing. Run. There's a bottle of wine on this. Come on. Run. Now, senior traders, I want you guys sitting down here with your target, please. So literally a 20-point target. You can do better than that, FDAX. Now, I'm joking about wine, guys. No one's got any risk on this trade, please. All right, we've gone long at 72. I'd love a 20-point trade to 52, but no one can lose any money, please. Really important. We're coming into the turn of the hour. So please lock in profit. Guys, we hit the 33 fib 3 times. They tried to run, and then they got a little bit skewed. So just try and hold it short, guys. Don't cut the trade off. Just try and hold short. But we do want to get back down to where we were before, and then we want to break through that. We want to go through the 20-point target. So it's about
Delta forming.
Darling.
FDXM Delta confirmed.
There we go. All right. Anyone short to 252, you just got hammered. So that is very exciting. Anyone short to 252, all right, they've just gone and hit 251. Right, so I reckon that means that's a bottle of Cab Sav. Surely that's a bottle of wine. So anybody short, well done, 252. Well done, Breezy. Took the efficient candle long for 10 and 30. Mate, that's a beautiful trade. So Breezy got the efficient CORPC bar long. Great ratios, mate, great ratios. Anyone that is short, guys, have I got anybody short that is trying to hold short? Because if you have some experience and you want to hold beyond the 20-point target, guys, you can hold down to the next pivot. So we've got one pivot here, and we've got pivots all the way down here, guys, all the way down here.
Confirmed.
So anyone that is short, guys, it is a ratio-based static bar reversal. Anyone that is short, we're trying to hold short, please. We're trying to hold short. Again, we're trying to hold short down to yesterday's high. Right, we're trying to hold short down to yesterday's high. If we break down through yesterday's high, guys, it's going to go further. So everyone, guys, Paul Williams, again, well done, mate. Great trade. Everyone should be really profitable today. I think that should get a circle. SBR 10 and 30. Okay, mate, so you've gone short on the SBR. All right, you've gone short on that SBR there. Okay. So guys, I'm going to put a circle up here, and we are going to, okay, we're going to class that as a double failure reversal. All right, so right there. The number one go-to trade, guys, for beginner traders, DFR, followed by ratio-based static bar reversal. If you are short, guys, if you are short and you're going for longer range targets, if you've gone beyond my 20-point target, well done. You're just trying to hold. If we close under yesterday's high, also if we close under yesterday's high, it is going to go further. As in fact, it could go a lot further based on the candlestick formation. It could go a lot further. Toby, under yesterday's high. Yes, mate. Yeah. So, you guys, this could actually go a lot further. Breezy 275. Okay, so Breezy, you got the entry at 275. That's awesome, mate. Awesome. So guys, at this stage, the sellers are all over the buyers.
FDXM
Guys,
Delta
they're absolutely tanking them. This
FDX
is going to
Delta
be very close to a 4-point turning bar short. As far as the only trade we're allowed to take is a pivot-based reversal. Guys, we're about to pick that up. So this is a 4-point turning bar short. Guys, if the buyers do push up and fail badly, as there is an entry underneath this candle at 229. So there's an entry at 229. What I do want is I want to see some buyers, guys, which they're trying to do at the moment, and I want to see them get annihilated. The reason being is that the risk technically needs to be behind the big red candle, guys, and so the risk is too much for some traders. I need the buyers to... What's up? Okay. Hey, mate, is your mic on? So what we need...
No.
Sorry, guys. The other LTR is talking, but we can't hear their mics. So my wife is logged into the other trading and is like, I don't think he's talking. So, guys, what we've got is we've got two scenarios. We've got a retrace. This is looking really good retrace-wise. So what we want is if we're going to go short underneath the big red candle at 229, we need a retrace back to a known area. We need the buyers to get absolutely annihilated. So then we've got a risk control point. So that is what we're currently looking for. Anybody that is short from the top, I want you to try and hold short, please. So anybody that is short at the top, I want you to hold short. So we've had a DFR, guys, and we've had a couple of people actually trade the static bar reversal. So we've had the DFR at the top, followed by the static bar reversal. If the sellers break under this candle, guys, it is likely to go to the pre-top, which is way beyond our first target and risk control. We're looking for the buyers to move up like they are, and we're looking for them to get absolutely drilled. Guys, at this point in time, the buyers are kind of exploring. Okay, the drilling is on its way, guys, looking at the FESX. So, guys, again, the only trade we can take in the last 15 minutes is a pivot-based reversal. Again, the sell is at 229. The risk control point is 224. These buyers, guys, are not impressing anyone at all. So if we do sell down to 229, it's likely we're going to get quite a response. We're not going to sell in the last 90 seconds. So today, so far, guys, the strategy has gone really well today. Guys, really, really, really well. Now, if you've been able to take advantage of that strategy, Fred, you got 6, 11, and 21. Mate, beautiful trade. Well done. Great ATM, mate. 6, 11, and 21. That's a really lovely ATM. Fibonacci inspired, mate, that one. So, mate, you got, I trust you got the SBR for that result, 6, 11, 21. Mate, was that the SBR? Okay, now at this stage, guys, no one... yeah, well done, mate. Well done. Okay, good. Now, at this stage...
FDX 30-minute candle
Giz...
close in 90 seconds.
Let me just double check.
FDX 15-minute candle close in 90 seconds.
Absolutely.
ES 60-minute candle close in 90 seconds.
Okay, so at this stage, guys, we've got 90 seconds until the turn of the hour. At this stage, the turn of the hour trade, guys, the turn of the hour trade. If we close under yesterday's high on this candle, and then the next candle stays under yesterday's high, pushes up, creates a higher high, and then comes back down, guys, we're looking to sell the market. Right, so at this stage, what we're looking for is we're watching this candle. So 56 seconds, guys, very important close this one. We're looking for this candle to close under yesterday's high. So we need to close under yesterday's high. So see, guys, how we enter outside the range, guys, using a platinum safety catch. At this point in time, we've got no one short underneath that candle. We've only got long range shorts on, and everyone has controlled their risks. So I believe, guys, today we've done a really good job so far. Excuse me. Guys, young Cody will be in the mic today. The mic tomorrow, guys. Give my voice a break. As I'm working on your 101 course support material, and it's looking absolutely phenomenal. Okay, guys, brand new hour. So brand new hour. If the buyers do push up, guys, guys, we're looking to short. Guys, we're looking to short underneath here. Please don't run without us. Bye. Just a little bit of buying would be really lovely, please. So buyers on the stair step, we're looking for selling-based reversals. If the buyers do push up, guys, with any gusto at all, guys, let me just get you a Fibonacci to bring it into context. We do want the buyers, guys, to show. Come on, please. Oh, there's the fib already. We do want the buyers to show, guys. We want to pick up this static bar reversal short again at 256, and we want to send it back short again. Now, if you were faster with your fibs than me, guys, you might be short at 255 or 256. If you're short, again, guys, if you're short already, guys, I was too late putting my Fibonacci on, so that is my fault. If you're short already at 255, guys, you'd be looking for a 245 target for the intermediate traders, at 250. So 5 points for the intermediate, 10 points for the slightly more experienced. Guys, if you are short, again, take your 10 points, guys, and then we're going to hopefully get the buyers moving back in again. So we can pick up another entry. FESX, static bar reversal short. All right, let's not forget we've got yesterday's high hiding in there. Let me just go and get rid of this Fibonacci. So today, guys, I believe we've done very, very well so far today. Guys, we've been on the positive side of the ledger on every trade. Some of the trades have moved on to a really good profit, and some of the traders have done really, really well, guys, which means that as a collective, we've done a really good job. Now, at this stage, guys, I need the buyers to move in. Guys, we need them at this point in time. If we're going to try and trade this static bar reversal, we do need them to push in and create a very clear and obvious higher high. Guys, a double top is a good. Don't you do that to me, please. A double top would be incredible, guys. We want to be short at 255. Don't do this to me, please. It literally came within a whisker. And then, again, I want you guys short at 255. If anyone is short at 255, guys, your first target is 245, and you've already gone through it, right? Then you're going to try and hold that as long as you can with absolutely no risk, please. Absolutely no risk. Now, guys, the buyers are probably going to show again, right? What have we got here? Swing trigger long, guys, on the FESX. If we get a really strong seller close on the FESX, guys, it'll be all over for the buyers. So 1 minute and 45 to go. All right, so just wait, guys. Don't you run without us, please. We are setting up, guys. A Toby reversal to the downside. Very, very powerful reversal. Don't you go anywhere, please. Oh, that higher high. Guys, absolutely. I was literally a second late putting my Fibonacci on. So if anyone is short, guys, well done. You might have put your Fibonacci on faster than I did. If you are short, guys, basically buyers on the stair step. We needed a higher high. We wanted to pick up this SBR. Mathematically, it's perfect. So if you are short, well done. Guys, for everybody else, we're just waiting to see whether we close above or below yesterday's high. Okay, so this is why we never assume a close over a pivot. What is my friend the S&P 500 doing? S&P tried a beautiful little sell down, guys. S&P looks like it's now getting ready to buy. So let's just see what these guys do. FESX, guys, very, very strong sell candle. Like absolutely monster strong sell candle. For the FDAX guys, we're going to, unless we gap under, which we have not done, we're going to be on the wrong side of yesterday's high to trade underneath the static bar reversal. And so we're going to be on the wrong side of the pivot. So what I now need is the buyers to move up. I want them to give us a higher high so we can then sell the static bar reversal, guys. And we're going to wait for the buyers to show and give us a really obvious failure, guys, really obvious failure. All right, so off you go, please. Go and create a higher high. Make it really, really obvious, please. Really, really, really obvious. Okay, so at this stage, guys, there is a sell, guys, setting up at 257. So at 257, we've got to wait for the buyers to move up here, guys, and get absolutely drilled. Absolutely drilled.
Order submitted.
Now, again, guys, let's just watch what these guys do. We've got a higher high. So we have got a higher high already. So that means for those traders, guys, that can hold the risk, we've got a risk control point at 252. Where's our risk control point? Down here at 252. Just here. We want the buyers to push up, guys, fail badly and get absolutely drilled. Absolutely drilled. All right, so risk control point, guys. Risk control point is at 252. All right, come on, sweetheart. Oh, yes. Oh, there's the cha-ching noise. Oh, yes. All risk control, please. FDAX, run, darling. Run. Please run. 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 Yes, 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 yes. Run. That's it. Run. Run, run, run. 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 Excuse me. FDAX, run properly. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Come on. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Oh, so at this point, guys, I'm in exactly the same trade you guys are in. My ATM is triggered twice already. So again, as we get down to yesterday's high, guys, make sure you've got no risk on the trade, please. I want these guys to run hard, please. FDAX, run hard. Run hard. Hard, 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 hard. All right, so I'm short on this one with you guys. Guys, it is a mechanically perfect trade. Please run further, FDAX. Please. No. Don't you come. Oh, dearie me. All right, so I'm out for 10 points, guys. I'm out for 10 points myself on that one. I'm stoked, guys. It's another winning trade. We waited for it to be mathematically perfect, guys, and it's done exactly what it was required to do. I'm absolutely stoked because I got that one as well. All right, so 5 and 6, well done. MJ got ATM'd at 9. I got a 10. I was stoked. It's just more coin in the bank, more coin in the bank. Now, what's occurred, guys? These guys have sold down and they got to the counter 76 fib. All right, so again, if we draw a Fibonacci up to catch them on the way down, guys, actually, no, it's not the 76, it's yesterday's high. If you have got a looser trailing stop, guys, than I do, if you've got a looser trailing stop, then what I would do is this. So I'm already out of the trade, guys, with my trailing stop. If you've got a looser trailing stop, guys, and they close under yesterday's high, so we've got 1 minute to go. If they close under yesterday's high, guys, I want you to trade all the way down to here, please. All the way down the bottom of the jar. As I'm so excited when we wait so patiently for a trade, we take the shot and you just hear the cha-ching. And you know you've got no risk on the trade. And then it's just a competition of, I wonder how much money I can make on this trade. That's such a good way to trade. So that one, guys, that one is only gone. Literally 15 points towards a long range target, guys. That's why I got ATM'd at 10, but that's all right. That's what the ATMs are for. well into the last 90 seconds, guys. So what we're looking for now is we're looking for exact 5-2. Suzanne, well done. You're doing very well, Suzanne, so that's fantastic. Keep going. Now we're looking for, guys, we're looking for another trade. This is going to be an efficient candle. What does that mean? Volume is okay. Sellers just lost the fight on the FESX. So at this stage, guys, at this stage, not a good idea to send you long. No. So what we're going to do, guys, what we're going to do is we are going to not go long. All right, we're looking for shorts. Right, so we're not going long, we're looking for shorts. Now, again, we could pick up, guys, we could pick up a triple failure reversal, a TFR, triple failure reversal. If we get up to the 88.6 Fibonacci, so if we get up there and we fail badly, there is a sell sitting underneath the 76.4 Fib at 270. If we go up to the R1, so if the buyers do decide they're going to move up here, then again, if they move beyond the R1, then we're looking for a reversal under the 88.6. So if we touch the 88.6, 76.8. Touch the R1, 88.6. Can't even get to the 88.6. Guys, when there's a short underneath the 61.8. All right, so let's just watch what these guys do. Watch what these guys do. I've got a little princess that's come into the LTR to say hello to everybody, as she does almost every time we're running the LTR. Now, as the only trade I've got for you, actually is either the 61.8, guys. You're better off underneath the body of this SBR -1, guys. So again, a really, really lovely little entry. If you need another trade, guys, is 261. All right, so at this stage, we haven't gone high enough to pick up the higher fibs. I know some of you guys, you just wait for these guys to push through the 76.8 and go sell underneath it. If you've sold underneath, guys, at 270, you're already through your risk control point. Okay, so at this stage, static traders, you're waiting for this candle to close. You're basically waiting for them to prove that they're definitely interested in selling the market. I think, guys, honestly, it's going to tank. That's what I would think personally. Again, trade what you see, not what you think. I see the FESX, guys. The sellers are all over the FESX. So if you are short under the 76.8, well done, guys. If you're short under the 61.8 at 62, if you're short at 62, your risk control point, guys, is 57, which they've just touched. And the static traders are waiting for the candle to close, and you're looking for another entry. And guys, if you are right on your daily goal, guys, our volume is okay, but if the volume gets much lower, guys, we'll do what we used to say in the army: targets down and patch out. Where we out of the firing range, you pull down the targets, put all the little stickers over all the holes in the targets, and then it's literally called targets down, patch out. We just patch out all the shots and go home. So guys, if we do run out of ammo, which is called volume, if we do run out of ammo, then that's what we're doing. At this stage, everybody that's short, you're looking pretty good. Right, if you're short, guys, underneath the body of the static bar reversal for the beginner traders at 261, your first target, guys, 261, your first target is 256. You're already through your first target in risk control. All right, so if anybody's short, worst case scenario, guys, you're short under the body of the SBR because of the higher high. You've just gone through your target. Now, guys, has anybody got, Jeff, well done, mate. 5 and 6, well done. Has anybody got those trades? Guys, you may have picked up the 61.8. Guys, because again, if I call a trade, guys, but no one gets it, I change the color of the circle I put on the charts. All right, so if anyone's gone short under the 61.8, you've been paid. Anyone gone short under the body of the SBR, you've been paid. But I need someone to actually take the trade to put a circle on it. Otherwise, it gets a change of color. Let's get a change of color. Holy moly, the S&P is tanking. Oh, wow, guys, look at this. Look at this. Look at this static bar reversal. Holy moly. Just incredible. Right, so these guys are very active. Guys are very active at the moment.
Volume warming on FDEX.
Okay, at this stage, have I got anybody, Diane, well done. You've taken the SPR short. Have I got anybody short that's holding for shorts, holding for longer range shorts? That looks notorious, guys. That looks like the 50 fib of the micro trend. So if I draw my Fibonacci up to catch them on the way down, right, I can't send you short again, right, so I can't give you a scale in trade. But if you are short, guys, you're just going to hold for your short range targets. Right, so if you are short, we're going to hold for the short range targets. DFR. I'm doing my homework, guys. DFR, SPR. Doing my homework. 61.8. We have had, I think we've had a really great day. Everything we've touched has turned to a bit of gold. I am happy with my profit.
FDEX delta
Happy
forming.
with my profit. I did miss a trade entry. So my
FDX
profit
delta forming.
could be a little bit more than what it
FDX
is, but
forming.
we're nice and green. Everything we've touched has turned to gold. I think they call that 100% strike rate. There's also other trading rooms in Australia, not to target anyone, who are saying that you cannot achieve 100% strike rate. It's not possible. So again, I reckon, guys. We shoot. MJ it is. I reckon we shoot for 100% strike rate. So I reckon we go for that, guys. And if we fall slightly short, well, so be it. But I think we should always seek to be the best we possibly can be. I think we should always strike, guys, to be the best we can. Now, at this stage, guys, I've got no new trades for you. I can't send you short into the 52 of the micro trend. If I was to get a higher high, look at that 15-minute chart. They are screaming to say, I don't know what to do now. Right now. Okay. All right, let's have a look here. Let's look at this recovery. Oh, so this is a really good example of when we get a 4-hour swing trigger short that fails to hold, and then they basically turn it in. 4-hour SPR short that fails to hold, they turn it into a swing trigger long. And our key market levels today, like this one here, basically what they've done is they've cruised into that level, tried to get below it, couldn't dominate it, and they've been swung back the other way hard, which means our analysis before the session was pretty good. Now, as I think these guys are going to go back down again, if we were to close a 4-point turning bar short underneath yesterday's high on the FDAX, how long we got to go? A minute. So if we were to close a 4-point turning bar short, again, it's got to be mathematically perfect. We are going to get a move down. MJ, we do have a Toby reversal setting up into yesterday's high. So if we close under yesterday's high, then that's going to be a Toby reversal with no pivots in the way, and that's when we're going to see these guys shine. The next major resistance in the FDAX to the downside is 237 and then 204. 237, then 204. So if we do sell hard, you're short on the V2 delta. Okay,
FDXM delta forming. FDXM delta confirmed.
All right, so 25 seconds. Nice, 25 seconds until we have to make a decision. We've got to, guys. We've got to
FTX
just to
and
be
Delta
super
forming.
clear. We've got to get below
FTX
yesterday's
and Delta
high if we're going to
confirmed.
pick up another trade. Excuse me. 15-minute chart is looking very short. Very, very, very short. 4 seconds.
Volume warming on
And
FTX.
we have not closed under yesterday's high. So I can't do anything, guys. I can't give you anything. This is one of the challenges of moderating is I know they are likely to sell, but there is no signal I'm allowed to trade. So I literally now have to sit on the fence and wait for a valid trade. If they go much lower, it's going to be an enormous sell. Look at that SBR, guys, on the 15-minute chart. That's a
FTX and
minus
Delta forming.
17 rated SBR. If they go any further to the downside, guys, if they can get through yesterday's high, it's going to be amazing. Guys, any questions at all from anyone? Guys, any brand new traders, Andy's guests, any new questions about anything? Guys, we do have quite a few new traders, guys, in the LTR watching what we do. So if there's any questions at all, guys, from
ES
anyone,
Delta forming.
please jump in. Please jump in.
FTX
At this
and Delta
stage, guys, our
forming.
stats today.
FTX Delta forming.
Our stats today
FTX
will be
Delta
as
confirmed.
simple as
ES Delta
experienced traders on the opening candle. So obviously 2 very obvious wins there. We've got this one here, which was a less performing trade but went the right way. Then we got the DFR, the SBR, the 61.8, guys. So at this stage, the stats are 5, 6. 6 from 6. That's a pretty normal day for us, guys. You expect 6 or 7 trades in a session. We wanted to be patient. We wanted to wait. We wanted to do the right thing. We've done that, and the market's done what it needs to do. So any questions at all, guys, related to trading? I want to say any questions at all. There's always somebody that wants to ask, Lockie, where do flies go at night time? I don't know where flies go at night time. If anyone has the answer to that question, that would help, but I don't know where they go. So any observations, guys? Best thing today, worst thing today? How could we have done better today? There is a swing trigger, guys. So I know the swing trigger was assuming a close over 50 fibs. So no, we didn't miss a trade there. So guys, what's the most valuable lesson that's come out of today? For anyone, experienced, inexperienced. Ratios are important. Guys, what's exciting for me is Breezy has done well again today. Jiz has done well. Dan's done well. I've done relatively well. Diane's had a winning trade. Suzanne, sorry, getting Sally out of Suzanne mixed up. You guys have had winning trades. Jeff's had a winning trade. We've done well, and we're getting a volume drop here. These guys are literally gearing up to plummet. Right, so see the big volume drop on this market, 73. As the buyers are not buying against this 15-minute chart. Right, that's looking really dangerous for the buyers at this point in time. Look at these Fibonacci's, guys. To me, this fascinates me. So these guys have gone straight through to the 88.6 Fibonacci. Then they honored it on the next candle to the tick. The 88.6 Fibonacci is one of the FTX's favorite Fibonacci's. It proves it every day. And look at that. We picked up our best trade off an area that anyone in the world, if they know what they're doing, anyone in the world can play with. Okay, thank you. So guys, we are gearing up. We are gearing up for really, really lovely shorts. If we do get a volume lift, so don't push the button early, please. If we do get a volume lift and we close underneath yesterday, please don't run without us. If we do get a big volume, guys, if we do get a nice little volume lift, this is that delta right there, 45 seconds. If we stay under yesterday's high, guys, or we close above yesterday's high, but then gap under yesterday's high, then that delta is a valid trade. All right, now, again, with a whole lot of caveats, we are not trading it now. We're waiting for the candle to close underneath yesterday's high. It needs to close under and stay under, guys. It can't close under, then gap over.
Get another
Volume is okay.
excellent job there.
What I made.
Well done.
There's lots of well dones going on, guys, all over the place. This is exciting, guys. The other trading room has done very, very well today.
Volume warming on FDEX.
What just happened there? Okay, at this stage, guys, we've got no short. We've got no short.
Static bar technically, you'll see RFC.
Okay. Now, at this stage, guys, we've got no short. So what biggest lessons of today, guys, I would suggest are Fibonacci and ratios. Jeff, patience, missed a couple of entries in the opening hour and didn't rush in, picked up 2 trades. Mate, that's fantastic. How important, Jeff, how important is patience? As I've learned, particularly, guys, particularly for anyone that's getting funded or is in the, is either funded, or you want to get funded or something along those lines. Anyone that wants to get funded, guys, you've got to be patient and you've got to wait for the perfect trade, because what you want is once you are funded, you want to work towards your first payout. You want to get your first payout, and then you want to just keep getting payouts every month. And absolute, you get paid for patience. You get paid to be patient. Jeff, some of us take a little bit longer to learn than others. So, breezy. Can you imagine, guys? Can you imagine? So our youngest traders, guys, are Jack and Andre, guys. They are 18 years old. 18 years old. Can you imagine knowing this? Can you imagine knowing this when you were 18? Holy moly is all I can say. Man, if I knew this when I was 18, my life would be very different if I knew this when I was 18. What were you guys doing when you were 18? When I was 18, what were you guys doing when you were 18? I was working in a barbecue chicken shop, barbecuing chickens, and I was working in the Woolworths deli, barbecuing chickens. I don't know what it is about chicken, but I was barbecuing chickens in 2 locations simultaneously, so I could afford to buy a surfboard. Hello, mate. We are talking about what you were doing when you were 18, Christian. I was barbecuing a lot of chickens, mate. That's what I was doing. Because I would love to know what you guys are doing when you're 18. I think that would bring up some very funny stories, actually. Some very funny stories. Suzanne, studying to be a PE teacher. Right, so that means you're way smarter than I am, because I was cooking chickens. Either way, guys and girls, Jeff, working at Target. Christian, today, mate, today, we have had, look at this run, mate, look at this run. So what occurred, Christian, we said that we had a 4-hour sell. The 4-hour sell triggered, then failed. So I said to everybody, if we get a 4-hour sell and it doesn't work, it's going to become a 4-hour long. So the advanced traders picked up 2 trades on the opening candle. We then picked up this delta that went beautifully to the high side. Then we picked up a double failure reversal up the top, picked up a static bar reversal at the top, picked up a 61.8 reversal at the top, and then we've been stuck, not allowed to do anything for the last 15 minutes, hence the reason we're talking about chickens. But we got 6 winning trades today, right? And the best trade of the day was Breezy, picked up a 30-pointer. So that was the best trade of the day.
Sensational, guys and girls. Yeah, at least we had some fun with chickens, right?
Yeah, love barbecue chicken, just not from Costco, but we won't get into it. Nothing rude, but not from Costco.
All right, guys. At this point with the chickens, I believe we will call it a day, right? And we will wish all of you a wonderful day and wonderful rest of your day, right? From my side, I just want to say thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you, Lachlan, for hosting this live stream. Absolutely fantabulous as usual. We are very happy to have you with us. And guys, That's it.
Right, well, look, thank you, TTP, guys. Thank you, everybody. Guys, we've got 6 trades under the belt. Again, we've done really, really well. I still think they're going to tank. Guys, they're getting ready for it now, but we are done for the day. So, mate, I'll go and do my homework, as I do every day. Go and do my homework, make sure that we're good to go. And, guys, I'll see everybody ready to rock and roll tomorrow. Yvonne, how are you? Hope you're great. I'll see everybody tomorrow, guys, in the LTR. Cody's on tomorrow, guys, but the market, as these US forces get closer to the Middle East, guys, the market's going to get more and more volatile. So, again, let's just watch our risk and take as many trades as we can. So, Christian, thank you to TTP. Thank you to everybody, and I'll see you guys next week. How about that?
Thank you, guys. Enjoy your day, and see you next week. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye, guys.